90 and 52 switch, please. Fifty, 52 and 85 switch. 52, 90 switch, please. Face it back. Face the front. Face it back.
Open your back, bro. Open your back. Relax. Drop your hands and do it again. There you go.
Face the front.
Angle. There you go. Back. Blow it out. Blow the air out.
Face it back.
Open.
Face the front.
Blow it out. Angle. Open up. Right there. Blow it out. Over here.
Why'd you want to do this show?
Honestly, just needed to re-qualify for nationals. So originally I was going to do the show November 11th, and I was pretty much ahead. So me and my coach Cuts were like, man, you could literally step on stage. And I was like, I heard there's one in 3 weeks. He's like, okay, let's do it. So just pulled the trigger and decided to do this one.
How do you put into a few sentences the prep for this one? Smooth, difficult, tough challenges?
It was smooth probably because we were so ahead, and my food was ironically still really high, so I didn't have to suffer coming into this. But then we did kind of change some things when it came to peaking. Normally we like to front load me and kind of taper down, and if we need to adjust, like add a little bit more food in to fill out, we will. This one was kind of like, well, you've been full the whole time, high on food, and now let's deplete you a little bit and fill you back up, and now we're kind of just hanging on to the fullness while we can.
What do you think bodybuilding is teaching you over the years?
Discipline, major discipline, consistency, and hard work and not giving up.
Does it ever get emotional?
Emotional? I would say yes, and when you get to the point of nationals and you've gotten so close to going pro and it doesn't happen, it just gets frustrating. So, but it kind of lights a fire in you, so it makes you go harder after the fact to get back in there.
All right, last question. You haven't asked anyone this today yet. You had to get the family involved when you go on prep? I mean, they are eating the same thing, or you got family up there in McKinney? Or?
They know this is my lifestyle, so they know, like, they'll try to tease me. They'll send me pictures like, hey, look what I seen at Walmart, it's new, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe if I get a cheat meal this week and have it in that. But other than that, they know that, hey, Dad's gonna cook his food and he's gonna have what he has for dinner, and we have what we have for dinner. It's been like that for years now, and it's just kind of what we're all accustomed to. Even holidays, sometimes if I got a show coming up and it's holidays, I got my meal preps. Everyone's having the good Thanksgiving food, and here comes my chicken rice. So, yeah, it's not too bad, not too hard. I mean, just depends on how bad you want it, honestly. So some people make an excuse and they'll cave under the pressure of being around a bunch of food, and I'm that type. If I want it, I'm gonna stick to it.
The Redcon gym bag full of goodies, the overall custom ring, and the overall trophy. And he will take it to competitor number 90, Ryan Dahl, in Open Class C. He is your overall men's physique winner.
me about that, the overall in this physique. What was that like for you?
Well, one, I think you were my good luck charm because we just did an interview before, right? Literally right before that. And I was like, maybe I'll talk to you again if I win overall, so here we are. But you repeat that question? I just had to say that.
No, that was perfect. I think what makes you stand out is your chest. I mean, this is stunning. How do you build a chest like this?
To be honest with you, my upper chest has usually lacked a lot, but I think it just came more down to timing your pump up before you get on stage. A lot of guys, you'll see them hitting chest right away, and by the time they get up on stage, it goes flat. So it's literally the last thing I do before I go on stage and start posing is just literally I'll be about to go walking up, and that's when I'll start hitting chest. And I'll get it as full as possible, and that way it stays full the whole time I'm up there. So that's my secret when it comes to like making it look good on stage. Other than that, for a while, I kind of just trained it like I always have, but leading into this show, I actually kind of backed off of it, and I honestly trained it less. And it, for some reason, it started growing. Everyone noticed too. They were like, dude, this is the biggest your chest has been. And I was like, man, honestly, it's the least volume I've even done for it. So I don't know, just maybe it's a combination of giving it that break, training it just enough to grow, and just timing it right on stage.
There's an exciting show this year, national show in Texas. You're going to do that one or something else?
Of course. That was the whole point of being here, like we talked about earlier. Just requalify, just trying to get to nationals. So you already know it. Enjoy some food tonight, and then it goes right back to prep.
I don't typically ask this question because everyone asks this question, but I do feel like asking it right now. What do you feel like eating?
Oh man, I have a weird thing for those cosmic brownies. You know what I'm talking about? The cosmic brownies. I want one of those, which I actually do have in my bag right now. Other than that, probably some pho. Yeah, I like
some Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. I just want a nice big bowl of soup, and then I'll probably get another plate with steak and rice.
You know, let's end on this fun question. In like a month or less, the Olympia is coming up. You gonna watch?
Of course, yeah.
Get inspired by that?
Who isn't? I mean, if you compete, who isn't inspired by Olympia? So yeah, one day I want to get on that stage, whether I'm just there in the last call-outs or if I'm there being competitively top 5. I just want to step on, you know. I just one step at a time though. First is nationals. Got to turn pro, right?
Add anything else?
Just shout out to my coach, Cuts. His actual name's Ariel, but everyone knows him by Cuts. He made this happen. Originally, we weren't going to compete till November 11th, and he had me on point way early. So we said, hey, there's a show in 3 weeks. Let's do this. So we did it. Came in pretty much on point. There's some things that me and him discussed that we might tweak around for sure for nationals that we like how I turn out better doing. So we got to experiment a little bit during this show. So it was fun. Collected a little bit of data, what we can get away with, what we can't get away with, and yeah.